Hello, my name is Debbie Reynolds. They call me the Data Diva. Today, I want to talk about data privacy and age verification in things like app stores. So, Apple currently is testing out age verification in the United Kingdom. And what they're doing when people log into their accounts, depending on who they are, how long they've had Apple service, or the information that Apple has about them, they may be asking people to say what their age is, typically in brackets like, are you over 18? Are you between 15 and 18? Are you under 13? Are you between 13 and 15? Things like that. And so some people in the UK have been really alarmed by this because I think, as we're seeing around the world, many jurisdictions are trying to, as we're seeing around the world, many jurisdictions are trying to adhere to the new laws and regulations around age verification and how they do that. So we're seeing in many jurisdictions like Australia and others who have followed since then, where they've banned people under a certain age. In Australia, the age of 16, from social media. We're seeing laws that are saying the app makers need to find a way to verify someone's age. We're also seeing laws or talks of laws about OS platforms like Apple and Google, making them responsible for age verification if people are using apps and app stores. So, the types of things that they're doing in this pilot that they're doing in the UK with Apple, they're, as I say, they're looking to put people into different brackets. They may be asking people to verify themselves with a credit card, a photo ID, a passport. They also may use maybe some information that they have about the person already, to try to create less friction. But I think we're going to start to see this more and more. I saw a story recently, a woman who was saying that her sister is special needs, and her sister is actually in her 40s, and she was unable to do this verification because she did not have a credit card. So, what happens when people are not able to verify that in that way, in this particular model, they would be limited in what they could search on the internet on their phone or their app. It would be limited in the types of content that they would be able to look at. They would also probably have more screening of their, let's say, FaceTime or their text messages. And so this can be, people are not have not really thought through or expected or understood what age verification actually means. It doesn't mean that they're checking the age of a person who's underage. It means that they're checking everybody's age, and so that creates a lot of friction and also a lot of misunderstanding. As people, right now I'm just talking about Apple and mobile OS and things like that, but as you know, not all internet use is on phones. So then these organizations also have to figure out, or these jurisdictions need to figure out, how they're going to do this age verification on the internet in addition to phones. And so the tension is, people have to trust these entities that they're giving this information to. So they're asking for your passport, your driver's license. Those things, especially with a company that you don't trust, you don't may not entrust them or want to use those types of services. So, in some ways, I think it'll have a chilling effect on companies that cannot maintain trust. We've already seen several situations where companies who do have started doing age verification, they have been breached, because they have not been accustomed to collecting that data and maybe not know or understand what it takes to actually secure that information, and just makes more of an issue for individuals who are using these services. So it remains to be seen what happens. We do see laws and legislations that are in the pipeline that maybe have not already been passed, where they're trying to figure out who is responsible for age verification. Is it the app maker? Is it the app stores? Things like that on the internet in terms of websites. What types of websites are have to acquiesce to these age verification types of checks. And so I think it'll be very confusing for a while because I think the technological capability is different for different organizations. That workflow and journey for an individual will be different for any type of service that they use that may be asking for that information. And then for me, the foundation really is trust. So it's like, do I trust certain companies to give them this information? Does that mean I'm not going to no longer use those services? And then there'll be a consolidation amongst people with certain services that they want to use and others that they don't because of this type of friction. That's it. Thank you.